Hey guys, have you ever thought about what the clones actually thought about Order 66? Yeah, me too. So today, I thought we could check out what their thoughts were during and after Order 66. So without further ado, roll the intro. So what were the clones thinking during Order 66? Well, let's first look at what the inhibitor chips in their heads did to them. We learned in Season 6 of Clone Wars that the chips were said to be put in their heads to control the clones' aggressive behavior. Also to help them follow orders if a Jedi went rogue or betrayed them. So as you can see, the Jedi and clones did not suspect anything of these chips once they found them, except for Fives. Fives was able to put all the pieces together, but unfortunately it was too late. Rest in peace, Fives. Now when Order 66 was activated, the chips went to work. We hear from Commander Appo that on his way to Coruscant for Operation Nightfall, that he and his brothers were silent and none of them said a word. He says maybe they had a sense of weakness and betrayal for what they were about to do, but no one acknowledged it or wanted to talk about it. Also, we know that Commander Cody, after giving Obi-Wan his lightsaber, muttered under his breath, "Would it have been too much to ask if the order came in right before I gave him the bloody lightsaber?" So, as we can see, the clones had an understanding of what they were doing, but not by their choice to execute their Jedi. Think of it like having two brains. One moment you're using one and thinking of one thought, then the next moment you're using the other and thinking something else, without skipping a beat. Now with some clones, and I mean very few, were able to hold off or even deny the order. Now with these clones had more independent thoughts than other clones, such as making their own decisions. We see this in ARC troopers, Delta troopers, and a few commanders. We can see this independency in Rex as he tries to fight the thought about executing the order, as you can see in this clip. Rex fights the order as he holds back tears. Now with his more independent mind, he can hold it off for a couple seconds. But eventually the chip overrides his brain and there's nothing he can do but execute the order. Now for a long time we thought Rex never executed Order 66. Even in Rebels he said he didn't execute it. And to an extent that is true, as he doesn't try to kill Ahsoka after the chip is removed. The fact is the chip has overridden his brain and he does execute it. So now seeing that even Rex executed Order 66, and him being one of the clones who had the most independent minds, what does that mean for the other independent clones? Also, what did Wolf and Gregor do as they said they removed the chips as well? Now we know that a clone commando squad called Ion Team disobeyed Order 66. Ion Team went along with the regiment were ordered to execute their 3 Jedi. Ion's leader Clymer and the 3 others didn't think this order was right. As the battalion was ready to ambush the Jedi, a bomb went off, blinding the clones' visors as Ion Squad fired on their own brothers protecting the Jedi. Clymer then told the Jedi the orders came from the Chancellor, and that they couldn't help them if they were sent again to execute them. Drop a like if you guys want me to cover Ion Team's story on Order 66. Now this is one story of a few clones who actually disobeyed the order, but it was only the clones with the most independent thinking who were able to disobey it. Now after Order 66 happened, what did the clones think then? Well, through some books and comics, we know that a lot of them had really bad depression because of what they did. For them, they basically just killed someone they looked up to, and they had to live with that. Some couldn't think straight after. It was like waking up from a bad dream, but it turned out to be true. It also didn't help that after the war, the clones had the most boring jobs of either patrolling, destroying temples, or just collecting Jedi artifacts. They missed the days of glory in war. With the clones in this depressed state, Sidious started bringing the humans in to replace them. This just made it worse for the clones because they knew they were superior to the humans. Cody even hated his job training them as he said they couldn't compare to his brothers in battle. The last batch of clones were able to finish their training, but it was just a formality as the war was already over. As most clones got the janitorial duties, very few got lucky having good jobs after. Some clones were even able to be Red Guards for the Emperor. So as we can see, the clones did not have a good time after the war. Everything just went downhill for them. From being replaced, having the most mediocre jobs in the military, and being depressed, I'm sure they thought about how different things would be if Order 66 didn't happen. It's really sad to see them this way. I mean, from watching episodes 2 and 3 and Clone Wars, they were pretty cool and badass. But to think of what happened to them after is just discomforting. Well, that is what the clones thought after executing Order 66. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day, and may the Force be with you.